guys. Hope everyone is doing well. Um, this is going to be a general reading for Sagittarius for September 19th through the 28th. I went ahead and pre shuffled your card, Sagittarius, so we'll get into your energy in just a few minutes. Um, just wanted to remind everybody that time is fluid, so these readings can resonate before or after the original intended time frame. And yeah, if you want to check out my website for a private reading, all the description is in. All the information is in the description box below. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into your energy, Sagittarius. Just give me a moment here, and if you're watching this later and it's not live, feel free to fast forward through me pulling the cards if that's something you would like to do. All right. Sorry about that. What does Sagittarius need to see? What does Sagittarius need to know for this September 19th through 20th? Okay. Let me clear this out. 1 second, guys. Okay. Sagittarius. So you have Queen of Swords upright, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Page of Pentacles upright, the Hanged Man upright, and the Five of Wands upright. Okay, so you can look at the first row. It's kind of energy leading up into the 19th and a few days after, if that's how it resonates. But always take it how it resonates for you. It is a general reading, so it covers love, money, work, relationships, everything platonic relationships. But again, take it how it resonates for you if it does. And please feel free to let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions or you just want to say something. And yeah, so the second row can kind of be, um, the next week that we're looking at and into the 28th, maybe a little couple days after, before, it just depends. Okay, so Sagittarius. With the Queen of Swords upright, it's all about power and the ability to see things from a higher perspective, and using mental clarity and intuition and your intellect to make things happen. So that's a really beautiful card to start with. Some people say the Queen of Swords it can be kind of cold because um, she is so what's the word, powerful and commanding presence, and people really do trust her to make hard decisions. And so a lot of times people don't see her as like the nurturing kind of queen. Um, doesn't mean it's not there. It just means that currently Sagittarius or in the recent past, um, you kind of had to show a different face for whatever you were dealing with. But anyway, let's keep going and see how it plays out. So with the Ten of Swords in reverse, it's a great card because it's upside down. So it looks like you or the person you're dealing with or the situation at hand could be coming out of an energy where you're completely or you were completely exhausted, feeling a lot of anxiety, feeling defeated, um, feeling yeah, just like your mental energy is off. Could be a lot of overthinking here, but again, because it's in reverse, it's a great card because it means you're coming out of that energy. See that? So it's upside down. So that is good. And then you have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So it's interesting. You have one queen here and then another queen here. Um, so there could be some type of stagnant energy um, that you're feeling, at the beginning of this week so far, possibly into a little bit of the weekend and into next week. But again, take it how it resonates for you. Oh, sorry, guys. Wrong button. Um, so yeah, normally when the Queen of Cups is upright, it's all about growth, and she can definitely be seen as a little bit more of a nurturing queen. She's content and peaceful, even though there's all this change around her, and she's secure on her throne. So, like I said, when it's in reverse, it can be a little bit of stagnant energy and the opposite of a peaceful energy. But let's keep going and see what we find out. Okay, Sagittarius. So then you have the Page of Pentacles upright. So this could be a small offer that's possibly given to you, or you're going to give a small offer to somebody else. Um, and it is about growth and harvest and taking together the resources that you possibly have, even though they might be small, and having some pride in that. So, he's a page, he's not a knight yet, he's not a king, something small, like I said, um, but it's still, nice energy here. Okay, and with the Hangman upright, it could be Sagittarius that with this new offer or the small offer that you might get or give to someone else, that it's going to change your perspective in some way and see something from a different angle, which isn't bad. It's always a good way to have, knowledge is power. So the more information you have about a situation or person or yourself, the better. So that's a really nice card here. And then you have the Five of Wands upright, which is all about planning and practicing something and being open to more playful energy. So when you first look at the card, a lot of people think, oh, they're fighting, but actually, no, they're not fighting. It's more like they're planning something. There's a map on the bottom of the ground there, if you can see it, and the other guy is holding a rope, and so they could be building something with these wands. They could just be um, a celebration because there are wands with the sprout, the little growth sprout, and again, it's like this playful energy of like, okay, let's practice fighting, but we're not really fighting. So that is a nice card too, Sagittarius. I went ahead and pre-shuffled your confirmation card, so let's go ahead and um, pull some of those. I'm just gonna have the music up for a little bit, just so the puppies don't make too much noise, and then I'll turn it down once I have the cards out. Okay, just give me 1 second here. up first. Okay. Messages for Sagittarius. Additional messages for Sagittarius. September 19th to 20th. Oh, I got a flipper. Hold on, some flippers. Okay. Sorry, I do it with my eyes closed, so sometimes I can't see. Okay. Additional messages for Sagittarius. Additional messages for Sagittarius. Okay. Let me clear this out. 1 second. Stay. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. So let's put everything back and see what we got. So you have the Queen of Swords over top of the other Queen of Swords. Nice. And she's upright as well. You have the Hierophant and you have the Fool. Okay. So yeah, with the Queen of Swords here, like I said, it could be that you're seeing something from a larger perspective. You're being grounded. You're using your intellect and mental clarity to manifest things. So these qualities with the double Queen of Swords could be what has brought about this small offer that you might get or someone might give to you. So that's really nice. Um, and yeah, with the Hierophant here, confirming the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Hanged Man, the Hierophant is all about power and control. It can represent some religious factors or spirituality in general. It doesn't have to be religious in the card. Obviously, it's a priest, but it can also represent some type of teacher um, or mentor. And it could be that you, Sagittarius, are manifesting its own energy within yourself. Again, it could be the person's situation, but take it how it resonates for you. So it seems as though when you come out of this anguish and anxiety and overthinking, that when you start to see something from a different perspective and a different angle, that it will put you in a great power position to be enlightened, to find your own keys, um, and you also may be example to other people. So you see here again with the Hierophant card in the traditional Rider Waite deck, there's two small keys at the bottom, and these people are looking up to him. Okay. And then you have the Fool card, which is great energy. A lot of people are like, oh no, the Fool, like he's an idiot. But no, it's all about taking a leap of faith and going where your heart leads you and trying to find your own enlightenment. So it's actually a really beautiful card. And you've got the little doggy behind him trying to protect him. Like, are you sure you want to do this? So yeah, when it confirms the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Five of Wands upright, you know, coming out of this stagnant energy here that I was talking about, Sagittarius, in the beginning of the week or even now, um, and for a few days, that non contentment, the non peaceful side, could be that you need to try something new, that you need to make a leap of faith in some way, or this could be the person that you're dealing with or the situation. And that leap of faith can also be from this playful energy, from you um, planning something, having a sense of community here again with the Five of Wands upright. Like I said, it looks like they're fighting, but they're not actually fighting. They're planning something and they're playing, playful fighting. So that could also bring you out of that stagnant energy and help you with the Fool, make it even bigger, new beginning and leap of faith. Because again, with the Fool card, it's all yellow in the background, and that's the symbolic color of enlightenment. So that's really beautiful, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and pull you some quick oracle cards. Let's start with the fairy ones here. So I went ahead and pre-shuffled everything, but I'm still gonna do my little I call it my fish tarot pile. I don't know what to call it, but that's always how I've done it. Everyone is different. No way is better than the other. So just give me a moment here to tap back in to your energy. Additional messages for Sagittarius. Additional messages for Sagittarius. September 19th through 28th. Additional messages for Sagittarius. September 19th through 28th. Additional messages for Sagittarius. September 19th through 28th. Okay. Um, I don't know what that says. I'm gonna look it up. We're gonna look it up anyway. The font on these cards is like so hard to read. But yeah, so let me tell you about the card from what I see. It's a really beautiful, glowing fairy. It almost makes me think about like Tinkerbell or something. And so she's in this dark forest, but she's shining bright. So let me put these aside here and look up, and I'll summarize. I won't read the whole thing for you. What the message is from the fairy oracle. Let's see, 45. Here we go. Okay. Hopefully I will pronounce this right. It says Totten the Slave. I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and read it here. All right. It says acute intellect, quickness, mental synthesis, discernment. And again, that is like the qualities of the two Queen of Swords that you had when I was talking about she might be seen as somebody who is cold, but she has the discernment and the mental clarity and the quickness, so that's really beautiful. But let me keep going here. Do, do, do. Okay, let's see, where were we? Um, she scatters a special fairy dust that energizes the mind. However, energy is not everything, and the fairy dust that actually makes minds brighter as well as more energized is more rare, and she just distributes it much less often. She is full of curiosity and wants to go everywhere, see everything, and have every question answered. Like the 2-year old asking, why, why, why? She wants to know all. Yes, thank you, timer. um, she wants to know all, even the things that by their very nature cannot be known to the conscious mind. She reminds us that ideas cannot be confined. They are wild and free. They move fast. Some ideas are more contentious than are more contagious, than the flu, and they move quickly from head to head, sometimes illuminating, sometimes burning out with a flicker and a flash and a faint woof of ash. Okay. So yeah, what I think that relates to is definitely the Fool card when I was talking about a new project, a new beginning, also planning something with the Five of Wands here. So that's really nice. Let's see what else it says. Da, 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 da. I'm not going to read, like, they go into the mythology and the story of each fairy. Um, do, 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 do. Here we go. What we see here is mental quickness, adaptability, and enthusiasm. Ideas and opinions abound. A few are brilliant, but others vary from mediocre to downright silly. Be selective. Mental and psychic abilities may be awakening. Independent thinking is in operation. New ideas and new versions of old ideas are creating an exciting, effervescent atmosphere. Avoid excess and extremes. Minds may change often as new ideas and new ways of seeing bubble to the surface. Out of conflict and confusion, resolved by goodwill and clear thinking, a new and brighter understanding may come. This fairy is an awakener, one who startles us into seeing and thinking in new, exciting ways. She is full of bright ideas and willing to discuss them. Um, she is not bound by the rules of mass and momentum, therefore, she can radically change direction without notice, more quickly than a hummingbird. Ideas with wings are her joy, and mental stimulation is her game. All right, Sagittarius, that's pretty cool. So yeah, again, just saying with the two Queen of Swords that you got, and this fairy card, it's just like stay on top of your game. Um, Even if people might see you as being cold in the beginning, then later with the Hierophant, um, they might start to look at you and be inspired by you and be like, oh, she might have some answers, or he or she, whatever. No gender here. But let's get you one last oracle card before you go. So this is the Animal Spirit Guides deck, and I pre-shuffled everything. So just give me a second to get you one more piece of advice for this time frame. But time is fluid; it can resonate before, or after. Like I said. Okay, one second. Oh my goodness. You have the platypus. It says, stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. Platypus. All right. Yes, as they say, the more grateful we are and our thoughts and our energy, then other beautiful things will come our way. It's like letting the universe know, I like this. I want more of this. So that's really beautiful, Sagittarius. Let me clean this up here. Like I said before, if you guys have watched other videos, that I am taking screenshots of each zodiac sign's card placements, and I'm going to be posting them on my Facebook page in case you want to come back to it later and look at what the messages were again. So I'll be posting that in a few minutes on my Facebook page, and you can get there from the website in the description box below, and then just click the Facebook link. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful night or day wherever you are, whatever time it is. And yes, thank you so much. Namaste, and I'll see you later. I'm going to maybe come back in a few minutes and do Capricorn. I'll see how the energy flows. All right. Thank you guys. Bye.